أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم سلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back to another lesson of perfecting our recitation. During these days of Imam Ali alayhi salam, I'm just reminding us that we are honoring his memory by perfecting the book that he held so highly. So with this we start off with our next lesson, which is on elevated letters, or as I like to call them, round mouth letters. Elevation of the letters means raising the root of the tongue to the roof of the mouth to make it more of a round mouth while pronouncing the letter. This quality belongs to 7 letters only, and we'll go through them. And an easy way of remembering them is remember there are 3 pairs and 1 single letter. So the 3 pairs are kha, gha, sad, bad, ta, dha, and then the single letter is qaf. So kha, gha, sad, dad, ta, dha, and the single letter is qaf. Now, these letters are all pronounced with a round mouth, regardless of whether there's a fatha, kasra, or a dhamma on it. They always have to be elevated. Before we go into practice, just a quick did you know? The letter ta appears least often out of all the letters in the Qur'an, and only approximately 850 times. So let's practice. The first one is Subhana Rabbiyal Azim wa bihamdi. As you can see, if you remember from our previous lesson, dha is different to da. Dha is the when you stick your tongue between your teeth and then pronounce it with a round mouth. Remember we discussed about how we can get a clue from the way the letter is shaped. There's a round on the shape, so you pronounce with a round mouth. Azim. But now there's a kasra on it. So a lot of times, typically we would say azimi, azimi wa bihamdi, pronouncing with an empty sound. This has to be more rounded mouth. So you pronounce with azimi. One thing that helps me recite this and pronounce it with an elevation is just by lifting my head when I'm reciting. So it just brings out the elevation a bit more. Azim wa bihamdih. The next example, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. اهدنا الصراط. So again, with the kasra, it's even more important to keep the elevation of the letter. It's not ihdina siratan. It's not empty. It's ihdina siratan. And then the next one is ta, which is a bit easy. The next example, غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. So غي, غ, it's not غ, غ. غير المغضوب. Now this da is different to the first dha that we said. The first dha was we stick our tongue between our teeth. This one, remember, is the slightly more complicated one, the one that depends on whether you're righty or lefty, where you put your tongue on the top part, on the side of your gum. ض مغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. So important to differentiate between the ض and the ظ, and for elevation purposes. The next example, Surah Al-Ikhlas. قل هو الله أحد. This is a bit simpler because we have the dhamma, so naturally you're getting natural elevation there. قل هو الله أحد. And then the last example, الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور. So again, these are a bit more simpler to do because يخرجهم, you already have the elevation of the dhamma, يخرجهم من الظلمات, and you have the dhamma again on the dha, من الظلمات إلى النور. So in conclusion, we need to look out for these elevated letters and make sure that we are elevating ourselves when we're reciting this, and reciting with a round mouth. Remember, there are 3 pairs and 1 single letter. So the 3 pairs are kha, gha, sad, dad, ta, dha, and qaf alone. Try and practice these when you're reciting them, and inshallah we can perfect the elevated letters. I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we can constantly increase our love for the Qur'an and constantly strive to recite His perfect book in the perfect way. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.